difficult situations, as you will see as we get going. But if you're ready, buckle up, leave your comments. We'll be addressing them shortly.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. I'm, of course, Hickory, the Drunk and Underwhelming. Welcome to the Drunk and Under Quarantine Show, Season 3, Episode 31. It's GW, Twigga, and I hanging out. We're going to catch up on our, work this Thanksgiving hangover off from last week and get into some topics. 'Cause, man, we got to tackle Liver King, sexy teddy bears, Kanye and Timcast, a bunch of other bullshit happened. Let's get into it. Yes, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Of course, Hickory, the Drunk and Underwhelming. It is Season 3, Episode 31. Drunk and Under Quarantine Show titled Sexy Teddy Bears, Liver King, and of course, Kanye Timcast. There's just a few things we have to get into tonight, but very excited to be here. Welcome aboard, gentlemen. And without further ado, welcoming to our spotlight stage, my man, my boy, my comrade. Please help me welcome Mr. GW Foley.
What it do, motherfuckers? What it do? Yes. What is up, motherfuckers? It is Wednesday night, and we are live. I don't know. I fucked up, and oh yeah, we're live. We're live on the.
I got him too.
Okay, I was scared because I had my phone open, and I was like, shit, I lost him. I didn't. There we go. Fucking congratulations to me. So something weird happened today that I want to talk about. And I was talking with a group of college age students, and we're talking about gap years. And someone said that, oh, they took a gap year between their junior and sophomore year. And I said, yeah, I took about a 20-year gap year. And they're like, how is that even possible? I'm like, what do you mean? They're like, how old are you? I'm like, I'm 42. And they're like, bullshit. I'm like,
I thought you were younger than that too.
Oh no, I'm an old fart. I act immaturely, so I think that has a lot of reflection on how people aged me. And the fact that I dress like a fucking 30-year-old punk. That's it. Like, I don't dress my age. I don't act my age. So everyone thinks I'm a lot younger than that. Which is nice. Because, like, it's nice because they act like I'm more of a peer until they find out my age, and then they're like, oh, hey, old man, do you want some prunes at 4:30 for dinner?
They treat you like an old man now?
Oh yeah. Like, sit down, Grandpa. We got this. Tell stories about young whippersnappers.
At least they're respecting their elders, I guess.
Yes.
Man,
Yes,
all
that's
right.
true. That's because if they don't, they get to switch.
Make them cut it themselves.
Yes.
That's old school right there.
Go out to the yard, get yourself a switch. And for Ariok, I'm getting a little white. Just enough to be distinguished. But
I have one. I don't have it no more.
I have been thinking about dyeing my beard.
God, the beautiful assistant brings it up all the time.
Yeah, like like I don't know what color. Maybe like bright red, like the shirt red. I think that'd be something. I could do a Hulk Hogan and just bleach it.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
I think
That
that
would be dope.
I think that'd be kind of cool. I don't know. I'm up for a change. Maybe for next semester I go beardless and see how that
You won't look
looks.
for it too.
Yes.
You look dirty.
I will look a lot younger and look like I'm in my fucking 20s. So there we go.
Hey,
But
man, I
that's
don't even remember last time I had a fucking clean face.
yeah. I don't know. As soon as it came out of my mouth, I was like, that's a bad idea.
Proud to be an American.
Anyways, that's enough of my time. Let's turn it over to Twigga and see what's cracking in Texas.
The same old. Just text shit, you know what I'm saying? That's about it. But nah, bro, we ain't doing nothing, man. I just been promoting my YouTube channel, man. Like you said, y'all see all the notifications, bro. I post at a minimum 5 a day, and I try to post at least 8. But I posted one day, bro. The first day I posted 8. All 8 went through. I was like, okay, we doing good. Next day I did 6, and they blocked 4 of them, bro. I was pissed. I hate when they block it because you never know until you post a damn video. After all the hard work you make the goddamn thumbnail and everything else, and then boom, it gets blocked. I hate that.
Yep.
I was dealing with that. Samson, he commented on my this morning on the Nancy Pelosi one. He commented on my video. He liked the fact that I got head with a lady when it comes to. I mean, when I speak to. We share that in common.
Samson did.
Yeah, he told me about his. I mean, he said in the video that he's trying to get some head with no gums in it. I mean, with no teeth in the mouth, and I actually had that happen to me. So, yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I haven't done that one. That'll be up this next.
Please do. You got.
Oh yeah, definitely. I have a.
Samson no, I'm talking about get some head with no teeth. I'm saying that you gotta get some dentures.
Good old gummy.
You gotta get a gum job, man. I'm telling you. Other than that, bro, that's it, man. Just been working on my damn YouTube channel, bro. That's about it.
Well, that's my time then. Let me hop over.
Yes,
awesome. Thank you guys for joining us. I hope everybody had a beautiful turkey day. We did. Pretty calm, quiet. There's only 9 of us, and it was awesome. I did actually film all my prep, so I'm working on that right now. It's about 16 minutes of edited down raw footage that I have. So I think we're going to be doing a couple different videos with it and actually putting up some recipes and stuff because I've had friends like, could you tell me your stuffing recipe again? It'd be much easier if it was like, go to my YouTube channel and there's on the home screen, there's a section of food. Just go to that folder. It'll be in there. Look for Hickory's super sausage stuffing. And that's the one.
That shit sounds good.
Yeah, there'll also be Hickory's rosemary Parmesan mashed potatoes.
That shit sounds good.
And Hickory's bacon, caramelized onion, and cheddar mashed potatoes. Those 3 recipes will be going up. And then one video that has all 3, but where I actually go through like how I prepare all 3 in order, like so you can kind of see what my Thanksgiving or holiday meal prep looks like, because those are the only 3 things I do. I'm lucky enough to have a family where everybody kind of brings something, and I do that because that way I don't have to have crappy mashed potatoes, and I know the stuffing's going to be fire. So,
question: all the recipe, like, is it like ingredients that people can buy everywhere else, or is it like certain ingredients that y'all got up there?
No, so it'll be stuff that people can buy everywhere. I will say in it what I use, because a lot of stuff I use is local. But it's like, no, the bacon's interchangeable with your favorite bacon. The sausage is, as long as you find a breakfast sausage, you're good. Stuff like that. So, but I will be like, this is what I use, just so that, people who want to copy it exactly can do that up here. But no, they'll also be more generalized for people across the U.S. because a lot of the stuff I cook with is Vermont products that you're not going to be able to find without, paying a serious shipping fee. So, yeah, and then some of it's really like basic generic, like, hey, here's some great value broth I used. And here's some Walmart brand salt.
Yeah, damn, you see what Ariok said?
Sage sausage. So what I do, Ariok, is is the 2 pound. It starts with 2 pounds of sage sausage cooked down in the pan. Then the onions go in that, and then I build the stuffing on that, and then I sear off 2 pounds of maple breakfast links and just sear them. I don't fully cook them, and then that goes on top of the stuffing, and then it gets covered, put in the oven for 45, and then you take the cover off for 15 to let the top crisp up. And so sage and maple breakfast sausage are the. That being said, I don't know if maple breakfast sausage is like popular nationwide, or it's just a Vermont
what the hell
thing.
is sage? I never heard of sage or sage sausage.
Sage breakfast sausage.
Yeah,
It's a heavily sage sausage. I love it personally.
Okay.
Eric said I cooked Thanksgiving too, then killed a 5th of bourbon and a jar of shine just to deal with the mother-in-law.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
I said never thought of adding maple. Yeah, no, it was nice actually. It was one of the things people commented in when they were rolling into the Thanksgiving was like, is that maple going on? And I was like, oh yeah, that's my stuffing. Don't you worry.
I watch a lot of different fucking cooking shit, bro. Like, I love cooking, bro. I watch a lot of that shit because people use the same ingredients and make different stuff all the time.
Yep.
Like, I never thought to put that in there.
Yep, kind of wild. Like when you realize that literally every Tex-Mex dish is the same 10 ingredients remixed.
Yeah.
Like a taco is a tortilla with some ground beef, some cheese, some lettuce, and tomatoes. A burrito is a tortilla with some ground beef, some cheese, some lettuce, and tomatoes. A quesadilla is it's like chimichanga. Marcy said, I tip my hat to you, Chef Hickory. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I've spent a lot of time in the kitchen. I figure it's time to share some of that knowledge off with people that follow my channel. But without further ado, and people in the comments section, first off, we love you guys, and we hope you guys all had a good Thanksgiving too. Sean, Ariak, Marcy, thank you guys for being here. Please let me know after this section, because we've, if you didn't notice, we changed up the music. We changed up the entrance video a little bit. I'll be continuing to work on those until I'm like happier with the video itself. I'm really digging the vibe of the
video.
The one that plays while that music's playing.
I didn't see a video, sir.
Do you see it, G-Dubs? It comes up on the screen, right? Okay. Well, so let's see if you see this one. This one is the mid show, and I'm pretty damn happy with how it came out. So let me know down below.
I did like the intro. I just didn't see a video.
Thank you. Yeah. Mid show is a little more funny and a little faster. Let's get to the regular show.
We played the wrong one.
Yeah. Let me find that, because I
how you doing down there, Clint?
I worked hard on that.
I feel weird sitting down here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll get there in a second.
Yeah, no worries.
I was looking for the okay, damn. I'll move you first. I'm sorry.
There we go. This feels better. I feel like I'm in my right spot now.
Yeah, because it was actually, this was the mid-show video. Okay, we'll do that again. Take over. Sorry. Mr. Potato Head seems to be rather festive. Yes, Sean. Mr. Potato Head has a hat on for Christmas. Ryak is funny AF. Want to see the mother-in-law? Ryak said that's not Twigga. Okay, sorry. Take 2. This is the real new mid.
There we go.
That's better. Oh God, that was fun to make. I had a good time there.
I do like getting sniffed by Biden.
Yeah, it was good. And we need to get one of each of us getting sniffed by Biden, I think. It's going to be my goal by the time that one's done. Anyways, let's get into it. How the drunk is this news? Oh no, the Liver King isn't a natty like he claimed. Who saw this coming? Yes, friends, we are going to talk about this, Corey, because it is one of those ridiculous ones that's crossed all spaces in the online content creation community. If you don't know who Liver King is, he's some asshat from TikTok who's really jacked, claimed he's natty and he eats a bunch of raw liver. We're actually going to watch a clip of that here in a second, because there's nothing like watching a man bite into a full beef liver and raw and not throwing up. It's pretty incredible. He did have some skills that were desirable for, I don't know, a street worker maybe. But Liver King's basically claimed for the past year and a half or 2 years of his fame that he's 100% natural, and he's built his entire physique and persona on eating raw meats and being primal and walking around barefoot and not wearing a shirt, I guess. But from here at Bro Bible, Liver King exposed after alleged leaked emails detail daily HGH and steroid routine. Turns out the Liver King may not be all natty after all. Over the past year, the extremely jacked Liver King has gone viral by promoting a holistic primal carnivorous diet alongside ancestral supplements he sells on his website, ancestralsupplements.com. Here's that clip for those who are curious.
Liver King here.
You can hear that, right?
Butchering the cow. And because I'm the Liver King, and because the liver is king, we're going to take a bite out of it. Wait for it. Done. Liver King out.
Yeah. So, that's
it.
Do you know how chewy that is?
Oh, dude, you could tell by how tough it was to bite off that wasn't like a fun adventure.
Yeah. I would hate to have that in my mouth.
No,
That's what she said.
Chef Hickory does not approve. Our accent, this guy's a douche. Yes, but now he's a douche that's been exposed wide open, which is hysterical. Definitely some internet rumors about him having ab implants too, which wouldn't surprise me. That seems to be a popular thing.
Good.
Yeah, like Elliot Page has them. I don't know if you know who that is. Formerly the actress Ellen Page, who transitioned to Elliot Page, definitely has ab implants too. It's a thing. My wife is an NGA bikini competitor, and they all know he's a roid user. Yeah, dude, I'm not. I'm just a guy who casually lifts, and I could tell from a mile away. I was like, oh yeah, this guy is on all sorts of sauce, which we'll get into because it's not a small amount, my friends. He is not on a slow, humble trip to a heart attack. He's right in the fast lane. If I got AB implants, they better be bulletproof, made of Kevlar, perhaps. A-beam. I got
Ab implants.
Oh, that's fair. Got it. Well, I read AB like, wait, what's he? Oh yeah, it's just a word that's capitalized. Joe Rogan initially called BS on the Liver King for using steroids, but Liver King responded by saying he didn't touch the stuff.
I remember
Rogan said, no, that's a gimmick. That's a guy. He's got an ass filled with steroids is what he's really got. That's not a natural body. A guy shooting all kinds of shit into his system to achieve that kind of physique. I don't even know if there's a benefit in eating raw meat. From what I've understood, talking to experts, there's actually a lot of gain from cooking because the proteins become more bioavailable. Yeah, it's a very good point, Mr. Rogan. Liver King via GQ's Madeleine Agler. I don't touch the stuff, the Liver King told me. Unfazed, adding he's, quote, grateful to Joe Rogan for bringing me into his ecosystem and that he'd love to go on the podcast someday. On Tuesday, Derek from moreplatesmoredates.com and the More Plates, More Dates YouTube channel obtained emails allegedly sent from the Liver King to a bodybuilding coach in which the Liver King asked for advice on how to better his steroid cycle, which looked like
leaked emails, blood test results, and a full steroid cycle breakdown. That's what we're going to be getting into in this video, and it is shocking to say the least. Before we do, though, it only feels fitting to go back to the beginning because this very much feels like a story that has come full circle for
come on, really?
this channel and do it the justice it deserves by fleshing it out from inception.
So, I went back too far. But basically, yeah, that's Derek from moreplatesmoredates.com. His reveal video was like almost 2 hours. And that's a dude I've been watching for a while. If you're into an interesting performance enhancing drug stuff, he's a wealth of information. Sean said, yeah, she forgot the scalpel and the scalpel won. Dobby said, is anybody drunk yet? I'm starting. I've got a
I'm getting
buzz
there.
going.
I'm getting there.
I said Ellen Page was a cool chick, and then boom. I know now. I feel even weirder when I watch Hard Candy. I don't
I
know.
don't even know y'all talking about. I'm finna Google it. Ellen Page.
Oh yeah. Was in I'm trying to think. Movies. Hard Candy was a big one.
She was in Umbrella Academy on Netflix.
So I don't watch a lot of TV. That's a dude. I mean, that's a chick. Oh, her.
Well, it
She
was,
acted,
yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
she was in Juno.
Oh yeah, that was.
Okay, I know y'all talking about
the big breakout role.
Definitely.
Despite the previous claiming he didn't touch PEDs and promoting a holistic lifestyle, the alleged leaked email showed that the Liver King was taking over $12,000 a month in HGH steroids. This is from Outkick. Shocking. Liver King was on steroids. Leaked email showed that Liver King was taking almost $12,000 worth of pharmaceutical human growth hormone per month, 3 injections per day, all while promoting his brand of holistic lifestyle, ancestral tenets, and eating raw meat on camera. Yeah, $12,000 per month. And both Marcy and Sean down there saying, Juno. Yeah, that's a shitload of money.
I want to know how much his supplements are making that he can afford that much.
Yeah, right? Like,
well, you got his videos too.
But to justify that amount of usage, like, nuts, dude. He's probably the human who's taken close to the most that anybody's ever taken.
Yeah, I think so. He posts videos all the time, and none of them gets copyrighted. He gets paid off the videos, and then he does TikTok and Instagram. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Paycheck.
Liver King, who sold ancestral supplements, promoted a meat-based diet for men looking to increase their vitality naturally, is claimed to be natural and never use PEDs. Yes, multiple times. On Tuesday, Liver Kick released a statement to Rolling Stone claiming that he would soon talk about the emails because he wanted to, quote, shed light on complicated as fuck topic. Via Rolling Stone. In a weird way, I'm grateful for the recent events that have shed light on this complicated as fuck topic, he continued. He also offered to give his thoughts on a long-form podcast, which unfortunately was not an option on Deadline. The statement did not answer questions about the latest steroid allegations, the authenticity of the email, images in Derek's video, or whether Johnson would seek to assure followers that he had always maintained a purely natural approach to physical fitness. In a recent Instagram story, he said he was grateful for guys sitting on the couch making reaction videos, surfacing new information that's going to lead some goddamn good discussion. We'll have to wait and see what the Liver King has to say on the topic, but it doesn't appear he's denied anything in the emails as of yet. Yeah, because you can't look at... Oh, I'm still on the old page. I'm sorry. That was rude. Yep. I was going to play this, and then I was like, oh, wait, this didn't work. Okay, that's me being dumb. Don't mind me, guys.
Hey, it's your show. You do what you want to do, baby.
Hey, players fuck up all the time. That's cool.
Oh, it's still not up.
My fight, my unite, my purpose, my passion, where to point my energy, because people are living a life of hurt, hate, suffering, struggle, and there's a better life to live, and it can be achieved through ancestral living. I couldn't be more grateful for some of the guys sitting on the couch, making reaction video, surfacing new information that's going to lead to some goddamn good discussions. And so now this is what Liver King is having for dinner. This is what Liver King...
I mean, that's like his content as a whole.
There's no way he could be like... You could tell he's not natural. That's fucking too bad.
Yeah, like there's no question. It's phenomenal that people would have even entertained the fact. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like people took it seriously that he wasn't. I'm like, that's crazy. Marcy said this bulk up guy strikes me as very weird. Yeah, but that's why people like him. It's because he's so strange and not, he's not the normal guy that's like, just go to the gym, man. Just put down the cookies. He talks way too fast. Yeah, he's like the jacked Ben Shapiro. Sean said, well, he could have been a walking advertisement for genetic engineering, CRISPR, and mRNA, I believe. That's funny. Sorry, that was my slur to text feature, so I'll turn it off. No, Sean, it's fine. We like slur to text. That's fun. Okay, let's remove that.
Oh,
I'm just lining up the next one. Don't mind me. Okay, we'll get right into the next topic. Guy supposedly gets scammed for $300 by the FBI over a catering event he worked on. From where is this from? Daily Dot. Not super familiar, but whatever. It's not like it's a real, story we have to worry about the facts on. Bro got scammed by the FBI. I'm done with America. Food truck owner says the FBI forced him to take $300 off their bill. A food truck owner says the FBI employee called him incompetent and demanded that he take $300 off the bill because there was a line at an event with over 200 attendees and a now viral TikTok. In a video posted by the user Chris Batista, no relation to Dave, I suppose. Number 20.
Spelled
What?
the same way.
Yeah,
Spelled
could
the
be.
same way.
I like that. I wish Batista wish he owned it at Batista. On November 23rd, he stitches a video with another TikToker asks others to share a ridiculous thing that you had to explain to customer service. Batista says that a few years ago, the FBI hired. Oh, that's a few years ago. That's a bummer. I was hoping this was new, but Batista says that a few years ago, the FBI hired his food truck service, the Beignet truck. Beignet.
Beignet.
Beignet. Yeah, it's a French donut. Beignet truck to serve a 2-hour event with over 200 people. I rolled up to this event, and all 200 of these FBI people roll up to my food truck. So obviously there's going to be a large line, Batista says in the clip. The guy from the FBI that I had been organizing with starts freaking out at me. I then had to explain him how lines work. He says that he had offered to serve, quote, pre-made items at the event to avoid creating a long line, but the FBI organizer said he wanted all the food made, quote, hot and fresh to order. He continues that the organizer then said he wanted them fresh to order, but, quote, didn't want there to be a line. I then asked him, what can I do to make you happy? He then demanded that I take $300 off the top of the bill. I said, hey, I would love to make you happy, but I'm a small business. Taking $300 out of my pocket being a large government agency doesn't seem fair. Batista says the FBI organizer began to berate him with a, quote, bunch of insults, calling him incompetent and threatening not to pay him at all. I then had to take $300 out of my pocket and give it to the FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, because they didn't understand the concept of a line. He continues. I guess I just figured that the FBI would have a concept of how the world works. That's where you're wrong, my friend.
Yeah.
Some of the most incompetent people on the planet. The video has reached over 1.6 million views on Tuesday when commenters put the Bureau on blast for mistreating a small business owner. Several accused the organizer of, quote, scamming Batista. Bro got scammed by the FBI. I'm done with America, one user wrote. He, quote, he straight pocketed that money. He knew, and it was his plan all along, another said. A big establishment like that would have already taken the money out to give to you. He pocketed it, a third added. Other catering company owners started sharing their own experience with working at large company events. Quote, having to work with plenty of agencies, this is typical. Anything that makes sense and would be efficient is a no-go for them, a commenter said. The number one complaint I get in my job is about lines too. Wouldn't you rather have great, hot quality food than cheap, cold food? Another wrote. In a phone call with Daily Dot, Batista clarifies that he doesn't know if the event was budgeted by the FBI or someone within the organization was, quote, picking up the tab. He adds that he never had this experience before in his 10 years of catering, saying that he served up to 2,000 people at a private event. That's nuts out of a food truck, dude. I know exactly what I'm doing. I have full capabilities, served 500 people in 2 hours. This was just another day, he said on call. And having a large agency take advantage of a small business is alarming. The Daily Dot reached out to the FBI via email, to which they didn't respond. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me all that much, man.
Never
That's
trust
how it
a
works,
fuzz.
No, people going to abuse their power. You know what I mean? And
Always.
I mean, it's luckily I've never dealt with an agency like that, but I can understand just with how skeezy regular people are. That you slap a badge on them, and especially when they're up there.
I want to know how all the ACAB people feel about the FBI.
Well, it depends who they're rating.
True.
Is, the second it's like, we're gonna go raid the Mar-a-Lago, they love them. Like that was definitely, and then they were a far right extremist to imply that we defund the FBI, even though everyone's been calling for that for 50 years now. I mean, it's kind of why JFK got deleted.
I say we start with the ATF, make everyone happy, or the DEA. There we go.
ATF and to abolish the NFA. That's my common sense gun control on my platform. is to completely abolish that. So I'm not gonna lie, we got how many years ago did we get our first piece of gun control legislation in Vermont, G-dubs? Been like 5, 6 years.
Yeah, something like that.
And how's gun crime in the state going, G-dubs?
It's getting worse.
Would you say it's through the roof?
I would say it blew the roof off this motherfucker.
Yeah. Huh. That's an interesting correlation, people. Thank you. Like, point proven. Who else has really strict gun laws? Chicago. Chicago has the gun violence rate in Chicago. G-dubs. It's probably pretty fucking high. Hey IRS, take $300 off my bill. Think it'll work? Probably not. No, that would be hysterical though. I would love to see somebody try that. I'd love to see him try it on his taxes. Like, yeah, I'm just not going to pay $300 because the FBI took $300 from me, so I'm not going to pay that in. That's my payment. That would be phenomenal.
I could see that passing over like a wet fart in church.
Yeah, because it's not like they talk. You know, it's not like these organizations communicate.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rush real quick.
You got it, brother.
Yeah. You got it.
Yeah. You can do whatever you like. So I will hold off on getting into the next one until Twigga gets back, just because I don't want him to be blindsided when he gets back. Although I think he has an idea what we're about to talk about. But yeah. What do you think, G-dubs? Just a good sign not to work with the Fed?
Yeah. Well, I said that from the very beginning, but
yeah, me too. But you know, people gonna be all thinking they're on the up and up.
Yeah.
That would be funny. Sean said I should start a channel that recommends final meals after all the appeals. These people usually demand such excellence. Instead of fine dining, it's final dining.
What you should do is make the final meals and eat it. And be like, oh, I'm so stuffed I could die.
Yeah.
That could be your tagline.
I think final dining is I think that's the ticket.
Final dinner destination.
Ooh, yeah, there we go. Tastes so good, you'll wish that log came through the windshield of your car. It's a roller coaster of flavor. Yeah. No, I can't. I don't know, man. I didn't like those movies. You know what I did like though is you seen that Chucky? It was a series. Have you seen that?
The Child's Play.
Yeah.
I've seen some of them.
So, dude, the guy who created Child's Play and Chucky is still in control of it creatively, which is amazing. Because like nobody in showbiz maintains.
Oh no, they don't really sell that shit off.
Yeah, like after the first or second movie, but the same guy who created Child's Play is running the show right now. And he has control over all creative decisions. And yeah, I've learned a lot watching the series. I didn't know that USA and Sci-Fi own it.
Yeah.
Yep. And so that when they shot the original movies, there's alternate shots in a lot of the TV ones because they were shot specifically for USA or Sci-Fi. And yeah, pretty neat. Dobby said, is everyone back east packing heat? No. I'd say like a quarter to a third. It depends what you mean by packing heat. There's a lot of people who just have a hunting rifle up here. You know what I mean? But I'd say there's still a good amount.
I will say,
yep.
I'm not gonna tell you if I am or not because I want it to be a surprise when you roll up on me.
Yeah.
That's my thinking.
Yeah, the surprise with me is how many. Not if there's one. How many? Yeah. No, I would say it's probably like a quarter of people, but it depends on what you mean by packing heat. Like there's a lot of like my uncles and shit just have like, you know, their old hunting rifle in the closet, but then there's a lot of people that are They're like, do you carry a gun? And I'm like, no, the real question is how many?
Yes.
How many?
Sure.
There's an old wives' tale about like a little old lady getting pulled over, and the cop asks her if he has anything in the car that he should know about, and she's like, well, I have a 22 revolver inside the dash. So he's like, okay, is there anything else I should know about in the vehicle? And she's like, well, yeah, there's a 9mm in the center console. And he's like, oh, is there anything else that I should be aware of? And she's like, yeah, there's a 380 in my purse. And the cop says, damn, lady, what are you scared of? And she says, nothing. Old wives' tale. GW, I agree. The look on their face when they never expected that someone like you to be packing heat, they were not ready for. Priceless. Yes, that's Marcy said, like Tom McDonald said, nobody wins. Nope, but we survive longer. That's the best we can hope for at this point. Let's get into the next one of the night. I wanted to wait till Twigga got back before we got into it, so you didn't walk into this one. Company decides it's a good idea to have sexy teddy bear purses and have children model them because, it's 2022 and we're into good decision making. This was from spiked.com.
Yeah, that shit pissed me off when I seen this one, dude.
Balenciaga and the rise of pedo chic. Adults need to stop dragging kids into their sexual fantasies. This is the byline. The fashion world is not especially known for its morals. And yet, even by fashion standards, this week BDSM bear controversy is a weird one. The esteemed celeb-loving Spanish fashion house Balenciaga has been slammed for putting out images of young kids holding teddy bears wearing kinky bondage gear. The Odd Pics feature and its Christmas advertising campaign, they show sad-eyed toddlers holding teddies that are dolled up in fishnet tops, lock and key collars, and wrist restraints. Normally, you have to go to some dingy club on a dark street in Soho to see a setup like that. Now Balenciaga is putting it on fluffy bears and giving those bears to actual children. In one of the images, the kid's holding her X-rated teddy while standing on a bed. In another, a child's lying face down on a couch, looking miserable, surrounded by wine glasses, and with two of the weird bears popped up behind her. One of the bears appears to be in a kind of leather harness, the kind you'd see at a BDSM party. It gets worse. Another photo features a handbag on a pile of documents. Seems innocent. It's a nice bag. Only internet sleuths have zoomed in to discover that one of the documents is a printout of something to do with Ashcroft vs. Free Speech Coalition, the 2002 U.S. Supreme Court ruling that struck down a section of the Child Pornography Prevention Act and ruled that fake child porn is protected speech. Wow. This needs an explanation, surely. It cannot be a coincidence that an ad campaign with very young children holding sexual teddies makes a sly reference to a court ruling that said not all sexualized depictions of kids should be illegal. Someone involved in this, whether someone at Balenciaga or someone in the set designer or photography team is hired for the campaign, knew what they were doing here. Balenciaga is blaming the photographer. He's even threatening to sue him. He's apologized for the pics and for the inclusion of the, quote, unsettling documents, and has wiped the campaign from his Instagram. Yeah, that must be a hit for him. This is probably a pretty big deal. Photographer, meanwhile, insists it had nothing to do with choosing.
He lost the fetus, too. That bag that was on top of that paper, there was a Adidas I did a deal with them. And
no shit.
Yeah, that bag that's on top of the paper. If you look at it, it has 3 lines. That's an Adidas bag.
No shit. Okay. That's interesting. Well, we got a bunch of comments in here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the beautiful assistant said, I expect one under the tree this year. Yeah, I would hate to see how much these bags actually cost. I'll make you one.
Probably can't even get them now.
No, I will make you one. How about that? Oh, that's funny. Sean said, whose liver is going to survive my hunger? That's pretty good. I don't know. RC said, sick fuckers. Yeah, we agree. Eric's like, what the fuck? Marcy said, at last I knew Kim K hasn't denounced it and or walked away from that brand. Sean said, maybe it was the kind of those that cry for help 911 calls when they ask the 911 operator for pizza. like one of the actresses, the models did it.
Yeah, that shit pissed me off when I seen that, bro, because it makes no sense when they keep doing this shit to our children, bro.
It's crazy. You know how it is. Take a few photos, promote your products, and darn, you accidentally include children with perverted teddies and a nod to a ruling that dismantled part of child porn law. Could happen to anyone. It's hard to know what's worse. That someone thought it would be fun to put dejected-looking kids alongside bears that look like they've just stumbled out of a queer kink dungeon in West Hollywood, or that no one at Balenciaga thought, is this a little odd? Balenciaga is a fashion powerhouse. It's loved by the Kardashians. It's all over red carpets. Yeah, its famous attention to detail appears to have escaped when it was shown an image of a kid on a couch being gawked at by a fluffy blue teddy bear in an outright straight out of cruising. Another thought, it makes messed up sense that no one in the fashion chain of command stopped to wonder if this might be a bit strange. The sad fact is that pedo chic is everywhere right now. In a world saturated with images of kids in adult clothing, when children bop and pop along to rap tunes that are sexually explicit, when it's not uncommon to see kids petting men petting men as pups at pride marches or laughing along with drag queens in skimpy outfits, why would anyone bat an eyelid at a pic of a girl on a bed with a kinky bear? Pedo chic is one of the most worrying trends of our time. We seem to be witnessing a surge of that sensibility. No, this is not to say that anyone at Balenciaga is a predator, or that a parent's a child abuser if he lets the kid hang out with the braless trans woman at the Bacchalian orgies of self-regarded mixed for self-pity. Savage. But it does feel like that those type of images, the view of children either as sexual beings or as fit for being exposed to it, is having a resurgence. We need to talk about that. Yeah, hard-hitting article. Savage. Oh, she said she meant a kid. Yeah, that's on you. I can't produce those myself.
You said you'll make her one. Same thing.
We worked on it. It was exhausting last week.
Same thing.
The last time I thought a little flag was going to come out. A little white flag. Like, I give up. Sean said maybe it was the kind. Sorry, I already read that one. Marcy said it's wrong, flat out. Yeah, absolutely. Like, that shit's messed up.
Yeah,
but I haven't seen people denouncing it. That's for sure.
It's
a
art.
few people. It's what?
It's art. You know?
That share too much? Is that too much? I didn't even get into the real heavy details.
Change the whole mood.
That's right. Oh, Skimora, what's up? This is Sup Hickory.
What's up, Skimora?
Brother. I said lol. No, I won't. Yeah, Marcy said fuck that form of art. Yeah, absolutely. I'm into leaving kids out of everything.
It would have been all good if they just left the kids out, bro. They could have.
Yeah, dude. You could have done it with some.
Yeah. They would have did better putting a trans woman. I'm not even sorry for saying that, but they would have did better doing that shit.
Yeah. No, I 100% agree.
Putting them in there instead of fucking the kids, bro.
Well, it's not like the Bears had dildos.
No, but it's creepy, dude.
So whose side are you on, damn it, G-Dub?
John said if stoning becomes a legal means of execution of a convicted person, this is what'll bring it back. Yeah, I mean I can't imagine. I'd be pretty upset if I like this company.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about the company. Like,
it's actually more fun to watch me watch them burn. Like it's I hope they fail. That's hysterical. Because if you're that dumb and and gave that a thumbs up and thought it was all fine and dandy, like, no, you're an idiot.
They thought they can get away with it because of the kids. Yep. They've been exposing kids to that shit all year, this whole entire year. It's like, shit, we're going to throw this out there, see what happens.
Yep. Yeah, so I didn't even pull up any of the images because I didn't really feel like sharing them. They're it's not like they are explicit, but they are just weird.
It's just the kids. Yeah, it's just
it's uncomfortable. And it's like, why would I do that? Like, I don't need to. So I'm not going to share photos of children on the show because fuck that.
Yeah, it's not us.
So we'll get right into the next one. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. I hope you guys are having fun. This will be the last one of the regular show. Before we get in the after show, we're going to talk about Kanye and Timcast and all that bullshit. And yeah, I'm excited. So I guess there's two more on the main show. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Last one, we're going to laugh about some celebrities being idiots on Twitter. This one, New York City mother of three who defended her vehicle by hitting some people attacking her vehicle, has a crazy deal and says, no, I'm innocent. This was back in 2020. Pretty famous story here. Oh, headshots on some comments. Marcy said, That fashion grooming BS makes it okay for people without brains or souls to do this. Yep.
I'm laughing at that one right there.
Sean said, "Hey, if GW, if your local dairy posted pics of their cows and nipple cuffs, would that slow you down from drinking their milk?"
That would actually make me drink more. I'd be like, "Ooh, give me that milk, mommy." Straight from the udder.
The wife said, "I'm so sick of hearing about poor Timmy." Well, yeah, that's because he's getting shit on pretty good right now, and it's pretty funny. Between people at his company outing him or people of former company outing him and the shit going on with Kanye. Good Lord. But first, we're going to get this one. New York City mother of 3 refuses to take plea deal. Now faces 7 years in prison after slamming into a group of BLM protesters in 2020, sending 50 flying across 3rd Ave. And they attacked her BMW. So I'd like to correct your headline, Daily Mail. You're no longer a protester when you attack somebody's vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
You're an assaulter. You are somebody who is assaulting somebody else when you attack somebody's vehicle. So if they're in it, I guess, it's property damage if they're not. But it's damn, like it's yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. Anyways, Kathleen Castillo, 54, rejected a plea deal for a second time on Tuesday. She appeared in Manhattan criminal court when she was offered 6 days of community service and 1-year license suspension, but still opted for a trial. Castillo of Queens.
Community service?
6 days of community service and a 1-year license suspension is what they were offering her for her deal. Which basically says to me that they didn't give 2 shits.
They didn't give a fuck at all, bro.
No, dude, they just wanted her to plead guilty. Right? Like,
yeah.
Can you see that any other way, G-Dubs?
I think that they're afraid that they're going to lose the case. That is why they gave that type of sweetheart deal.
That shit's crazy, bro.
So she previously claimed the demonstrators came up to her car and called her a white privileged bitch before banging on the vehicle, which caused her to panic. New York City mother of 3 who plowed her BMW in a group of BLM protesters in 2020 has yet again refused a plea deal in favor of a jury trial. Kathleen Castillo appeared in Manhattan criminal court on Tuesday, nearly 2 years after she was accused of driving into pedestrians during protest at Manhattan intersection of 39th Street and 3rd Avenue on December 11th of 2020. And she's just barely making it to court. Oh, that's funny.
So much for a fast and speedy trial.
Skip Morrow said she did not hit them. Her BMW identified as a bulldozer. Yeah, it was a street sweeper. Just clean it up out there. Kathleen Castillo appeared in Manhattan criminal court on Tuesday. Castillo could face 7 years in prison after turning down the deal, which involves 6 hours community service and a 1-year license suspension. So get it right, Daily Mail. Is it 6 hours or 6 days? If it's 6 hours, that's even like more like that's nothing. Like she could literally go stand in a line somewhere and get that.
She could have got that in 1 day.
Castillo and her attorney told the court they did not have an interest in the plea deal and would opt for a jury trial. They turned down the same plea deal a year ago. The Howard Beach Queens mom has previously claimed the demonstrators come up to her car and called her a white privileged bitch before banging on the vehicle. She then panicked and hit the gas, and they tried to open the doors of her vehicle, which led to 9 activists being injured. Wait, so she hit 50 people and only 9 were injured? It sounds like somebody's making the story out to be a bigger deal than it was.
I don't know, 9 people.
What I'd like to know is how many of those people hit the car themselves and not her hitting them. You know what I mean? If they were coming up and surrounding her car and like banging on it and shit. Especially because she had her kids with her, I'm pretty sure. In an exclusive interview with DailyMail.com last year, the mother said she feared for her daughter's life as a group of protesters started attacking her car, decided to hit the gas, eventually plowing into a group of activists in 2020. Castillo was issued no more than a desk appearance ticket for the incident, was released only hours after arrest. Her 29-year-old daughter was also in the car at the time, but was not charged. It's like, what would you charge a passenger for? Even if she did purposely plow into a group of people, like what are you supposed to do as the passenger? Subdue the driver? Like, oh god.
Quickly throw it in neutral.
Yeah, right. My side of the story was we were attacked by people who were going to break into my daughter's window and pull her out of the car, so I feared for my life, Castillo, whose husband works as a car mechanic, told Daily Mail last year. Castillo was turned down the plea deal in December because she did not do anything wrong, saying, "I'm going to court to clear my name because I'm not guilty. I feel sick," she continued, noting, "I never intended to hurt anyone. I just feared for my daughter's life more than anybody. I thought they were going to pull her out of the car. They're just making the black community look like they're thugs. One of my closest friends is a woman of color, and when I was 19 years old, so it's not a black-white thing. I don't even know know the color of the people that I hit. It was all mixed." And that was the original. Yeah, she's just getting the hell out of there. Watch the full video. Yeah, no ad first. Well, I guess it's got to play. Anyways, like, yeah, this scene does look terrifying, but people also tried to break the window of her vehicle. I would have left in a hurry too. Oh, here we go. That was it.
Wow, that was not a lot.
That was a whole video there. Yeah, that was. I think that was pretty much it. Bummer. I was hoping that was going to be better. Oh well. Video posted to social media in the aftermath showed the moment where she plowed into a group of 50 BLM protesters that night. That didn't look like 50 people to me, bro.
Looked like 50 people around.
Yeah, that was like 5 in the street. Damage to the 2019 black BMW sedan is clearly visible in photos. Multiple injured protesters were taken to Bellevue to be treated for their injuries. Since then, cops have been forced to guard Castillo's home over death threats sent to her and her family, and her daughter Dominique said, because that's totally what peaceful protesters do, is send death threats. When Castillo appeared in Manhattan criminal court last year, she had to be escorted in the building by security officers as a group of protesters outside compared to her as a female Kyle Rittenhouse. Rittenhouse claimed self-defense when he shot 3 people, 2 fatally at a Black Lives Matter protest in Kenosha. I'd like to point out all 3 of which were white and had interesting pasts. He was later acquitted of all charges in a criminal trial that divided the nation over questions about gun rights, violence, and racial prejudice, protests, and vigilantism. No, it wasn't about gun rights. That was all made up, actually. He had a firearm he was allowed to own. Skimora said BLM, BMW. Sean said, "I have a problem with someone willing to exploit a cow. They are our food, not something to be toyed with. Let's move beyond." You meant to say move on? I don't know though. They hurt the fists banging the car. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The passenger had a gun to her head, maybe then I would consider the passenger being charged. Yeah, like but that's also, it's hard to imagine many other instances where you'd be capable of charging somebody else. They were jaywalking. Yeah. Fortunately, it's New York City, so laws don't really matter there. It's all about what an activist jury is willing to convict on. I think you can't just plow people over for a vehicle. What's she doing there? Number 1 rule of driving is never hit a pedestrian. It's a cardinal sin. I think you can't just plow people over for a vehicle. Yeah, but if you're in it and they're actively trying to break your windows, I think you have a right to flee. It's not like she threw it in reverse. She could have threw it in 4-wheel reverse, gone back, but she didn't. We're gonna do the last one. This is a small clip I saw earlier, and Alyssa Milano's an idiot. Let's have a chuckle at her stupidity. This was his channel on YouTube called the Quartering. And he earlier shared he's got a really, really good editor. An editor that does really amazing intros for a lot of his videos. And this one was one from today where Alyssa Milano completely Marcy said, "Sorry, I'm stoned." Fair enough, girl. Fair enough. Sean said, "Yeah, she was infected by bugs." Yes, apparently she has a oh, that was weird. worked and then it didn't want to work. Okay, there we go. So yeah, anyways, Alyssa Milano making an ass of herself on Twitter by now coming out against Elon Musk, even though there's like 100 tweets of her in the past screaming at how great she is for her electric vehicles. Anyways, this super edit made me laugh my ass off, and I thought I'd share it with you guys because it's pretty damn funny.
You know, your name popped up over the weekend when you tweeted that you returned your Tesla.
So yeah, first off, that is true. She did return her Tesla, and it's about to pop up with the tweet of did you see that one, G-Dubs?
Yes, I did.
Says, I gave back my Tesla. I bought a Volkswagen electric vehicle. I love it. I'm not sure advertisers can buy space on Twitter. Publicly traded companies' products being pushed in alignment with hate and white supremacy does not seem to be a winning business model. Hodge twins replied. You familiar with them, by the way, Twigga? These boys are pretty funny. He responded. Oh, that was weird. Camera almost fell there. Volkswagen was literally founded by the Nazis and Hitler. Like quite literally started by the German Workers' Party back in 1935 or whatever. Absolutely hysterical.
So, you used to be a supporter of Elon Musk's vision.
You know what? That actually happened. Of course it happened. I think.
So some of these, I am in awe of Elon Musk, and I continue to be amazed by Tesla Motors. To design your car, click here. That was 2015. 2014, Elon Musk, you're amazing.
I think this is a reflection.
Alyssa Milano in October 2015. 4 people you'd want to have dinner with, dead or alive. Mine, Jesus, Robert Clement, John Lennon, and Elon Musk. To Elon Musk and William Shatner. I love you both.
How just
Oh my God.
dark we've become.
Oh,
Elon Musk, congratulations. Dear Elon Musk, my Tesla Motors Model X just arrived. Thank you for being a genius. I appreciate you. Respectfully, Alyssa.
What happened? What changed your mind?
This meme is absolutely hysterical. She posted, is this the freedom of speech you want at Elon Musk? How about copyright infringement? Is that fine by you too? Because do you know what this is originally from, G-Dubs?
no, I don't.
Okay, me neither.
I'm assuming it's some protest that she did.
Yeah. Oh, it was probably a Roe one because she's dressed like a Handmaid's Tale, right?
Yeah.
And that was like the only thing the left referenced for 3 months after Roe got overturned.
I'm so annoyed with all of these billionaires. You buy Twitter to destroy it.
Yeah, new user signups, the highest they've ever been, 2 million per day. Yeah, it's definitely ruining it. That's, hate speech impressions are lower.
Literally. Actually happened.
Elon Musk, imagine if he donated that money to UNICEF.
I know. Yeah.
He would change the world. There would be no hunger.
That's ridiculous.
You imagine how much she could have changed things if she didn't buy an overpriced electric vehicle?
That is.
Well,
Do
don't read the
yourself a
comments
favor.
for one thing. Do not
You
read
never
the
ever
comments.
read the comments.
I always read the comments.
Especially what they
Who
say.
doesn't read the comments?
Oh yeah, this the comments are great. This one I liked. I bought a Volkswagen to fight white supremacy. Yeah, just absolutely savage. It made me laugh so bad. I couldn't help but share on the show. I was like, this is. I wish I could afford his editor. That's some amazing shit right there.
I wish I had the time to do that type of editing.
Yeah, dude. Like just the time to go gather all the clips must have
Yeah.
taken like a good hour plus. At least.
Yeah,
But-
that's some turnaround time.
Yeah. Just crazy, man. All the fucking idiots being idiots on Twitter is like mind boggling. Like, he's destroying free speech. Or no, not even. They're not even saying that. They're complaining about him trying to enact free speech, which is hysterical. It's because the like the normies have access now, and like all these celebrities and shit are upset, and it's happening on the right too. I see people like from Daily Caller bitching about like verified accounts. They can't just like block out the normies because verified used to be like a special privilege. And now you can buy it. And so like normal people are showing up in their verified tabs and they're freaking out about it because they don't know how to deal with normal people anymore. They're like, oh no, they're not a journalist or some other famous person. What am I have to talk to the peasants? Oh no.
I thought about getting verified and then I'm like, I don't want to spend that much money.
Yeah, $8 a month.
That's it.
$8 a month.
It's not bad.
Oh god, there's some good ones in here. Sean says, I love the exposure of foot and mouth disease. Yeah, pretty good. Skimora said, I don't know. She was nice in Embrace of a Vampire. I don't know. I'm not familiar with that movie. Marcy said, yeah, John Lennon would have loved Dinner with Alonia, the Phonia. Yes, he would. Sean said, meow, you've gone too far. You've gone too far. You can't go there. My vagina smells like cat piss. Marcy said that's sarcastic. Yeah, I got that, Marcy. Keep getting hot, girl.
Smoke some more. Smoke some more.
Said, I want a red check mark. Yeah, I want different colored ones. That would be cool. I don't just want like red though. I want something neat. We could get rainbow ones, and that way you know like to not engage with those people. This is not true.
Actually thinking
I'd have like 3 rainbow flag friends on Twitter, and that would be it. Sorry.
I was thinking like I'd go for a rainbow check mark. I'm fine with that.
I wouldn't mind a pink one. Yeah, Marcy said I shall. Yeah. It's
praise be Allah, sister.
It's what the plants crave. But that's about it for the main show. What's going on this week? The Vermont Comedy Festival is this weekend, where you won't find GW or Hickory the Drunken Underwhelming for whatever reason, even though it's organized by the Woolen Mill Comedy Club, which totally is still in the introduction. So yeah, that's a thing. Yes, we hope they found a driver, and yeah, good luck to all the comic. Good luck to Ryan. Ryan's gonna be there, so that's awesome. Good for Ryan.
Break a leg, Ryan.
And yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it goes. But without further ado, you guys got anything you want to get off the chest on the mainline tech before we get over onto the rumbly?
I ain't got shit.
Fair. Swiggy, you got anything you want to get out there?
No, I'm good, bro. Ready.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for joining us. I have him core Hickory the Drunken Underwhelming signing out for this beautiful man right here, Mr. GW Foley.
Appreciate you.
And signing out for Twigga down there at John Marshall Productions. Go check out his channel.
Appreciate you.
Someday I'll remind him enough and he'll react to my music video.
Keep it.
No, it's all right, dude. Whenever you get to it, there's no pressure. So I got a nice react to the new Samson. Yes, mine will be up next week. I apologize, guys.
Hey man, tomorrow he commented on it too.
I said I just saw it actually earlier when I hop on the stream. I didn't even know. Yeah, Samson's my most prolific video. I think 46 equals 13's got like 13,000 views or something. That's my most watched video. Sean said, please tumble into Rumble where you can see a stumble. Yes, we'll get right over there and try not to stumble too hard. For the rest of you guys who don't follow us over there, be safe. Have a good week. We'll see you next week. Tomorrow's the first day of December. So we're almost out of 2022. And we'll see. I'm still waiting. I gotta actually talk to Santa and see if he's gonna be on for Christmas this year. It seems like we're pretty safe to have Santa on because Colin hasn't been around. Anyways, without further ado, we will see you guys over on the after show. Until then, stay safe, stay drunk, stay underwhelming. But most importantly, it's trying times, stay sane. And we love you guys. Thank you.
Are you saying you want to show me your tits? This is a weird show.